Welcome to another episode of Hooked Up Fishing. It is December the 1st, Friday, and it's midnight. So in about a minute, it will be Friday morning. I'm doing an invite video here for Saturday, which will be December the 2nd, and possibly Sunday, December the 3rd, 2017. It's that hard hitter Skeeter D and Top Dollar with the gold fleet collar. He all up in the mix right now, and I can't get him off me. You know, when I come home from work, it's his time, but normally he's snooping around in here instead of getting here and in my lap, kind of knocking off my concentration on what I'm trying to get out to you guys, which is an invite video here. What I'm doing a little different here is, possibly, hopefully, is getting other guys involved in where we're going to go. I'm going to concentrate on the Galveston area this time. There's so many areas over there that could be good, and one guy for sure, one of my partners now, T from Cyprus. Saturday while we were in Port Arthur and Sabine Lake, they had an epic day of redfish after redfish on almost every cast under a popping cork on live shrimp. They were on a reef pretty much or close nearby and got on the redfish real good. And that was in an area around West Bay, I'm sure. CB hooked up. He's out there right now in Galveston fishing the lights, I think in Tiki Island area. And he said he'd give me a little light rate report. He was actually going to invite me to do some night fishing this weekend. But if we could do daytime, I'm more of a daytime fisherman. I'm not really big on night fishing. So at any rate, I have a place that we haven't did an invite out to, and it's Orford's Bayou, and that's putting in by the golf course over there off of 99 Stewart Beach. And when you put in right there, you're immediately in deep water, prime Corky and Miraloo water, and some big fish come from over there. And when I say deep, I mean 15, 20 foot deep in some spots. And then after you come out of the mouth of that, you'll run into Orford's Bayou, and then the main channel coming out of Orford's Bayou that runs along, I think they call it Long Reef. And I've always did real good for flounder over there, and sheep's head, redfish, trout. Long Reef can produce some good fish too, but it's not an area that's say protected. A lot of boat traffic, not really right there on the reef, but nearby, and so it's not going to be as good as say over there about in West Bay, where some of the areas are protected a little bit. Don't want to do any marsh. That's a tough deal. With my barrage drive on my Hobie, working 12-hour shifts, man. I'm just trying to get this in best way I can out to you guys. I do want to mention for everybody that's got the Hobies now, Maddie, you now have the Hobie. I use these rod sleeves over my rod. Real nice rod sleeves. Cast King is the maker of these. But when I slide my rods in my rod holders, they keep it protected. And of course, everybody knows about the Lewis Browning that I'm just super high on, man. This reel is just the best bait caster made, simple and plain. Uh, you know, it speaks for itself out there on the water. CB Hooked Up was out there with me when we fished the Galveston Ferry Landing for Thanksgiving and saw me cast that thing, I mean, as hard as I could into the wind and have it out in my hand, not thumbing the spool, no backlash. So that's always a plus, man, and especially for some guys that are trying to get used to casting bait casters. This is one reel that will eliminate the problem of backlash, which is the biggest reason why a lot of people don't want to go with a bait caster. And I also let the guys see super light, super small, you know, palm of your hand action. I can basically almost cover that reel up with my hand, you know, just a super small reel, but very strong, very light. Carbon fiber components is what it's made out of. So super light but super strong, and very the highest corrosion resistant you could ask for in a carbon fiber product. But anyway, an invite, that hard hitter Skeeter D, another invite video to possibly launch out of Office Bayou if nothing else comes up. And like I said, I'm leaving that up to you guys to try to come up with an area that's hot right now. CB Hooked Up went to Galveston area, and he went out on the beachfront tonight, maybe around 10 or 9, and he said that thing was completely flat. So that's going to get your attention, Trader Truth. The beachfront was completely flat. So if it stays like that, there's a high possibility that we may even try the beachfront and fish the Pleasure Island Pier, which a lot of you guys wanted to fish. Sheephead, redfish, and trout. So if that's open, that's an option. But like I said, another invite video, guys. Excuse the lack of enthusiasm, man. Like I said, working 12-hour shifts. Last weekend was brutal. I think I did 22 straight hours, and then more than that to come home. When I did the Sabine Lake hookup, that was a great deal. Lewis, I know you know of an area on the other side of Bolivar that we didn't get to, you know, fish when we went to the North Jetties. So don't hesitate, Lewis, to chime in, man, you know, ahead of time. And, you know, we could possibly go across the ferry and fish that area. So it's an invite video. Maybe if we get on fish real early, we can target flounder later, which is a very easy target. You just got to find channel area, the Galveston channel area where we could all get. Oh man, this is not good. I got fresh water trying to wake up. That ain't working. That hard hitter Skeeter D, man. Trying to make this thing happen. You know, I got word ahead of time that we're going to be off from work Saturday and Sunday, so I'm going to take full advantage of it to try to get out on the water, guys. And, you know, it's prime time. CB Hooked Up said they wade fished over by Pelican Island early this week and caught over 20, 30 flounder. Catch and release on a lot of big flounder. Kept all their catches were over 20, a couple of 25-inch flounder, you know, good 4 or 5 pound flounder. So the fish are there, flounder wise, and I'm sure other places. We've done the North Jetties. Everybody can't make it out to the boat cut, so you know, I kind of want to knock that off the list unless all the guys that want to go are able to make the North Jetty trip. That can be a very exciting trip. The big bull reds are still running out there, and I'm sure a lot of the other fish are going to migrate to that warmer water as the threat of the temperature drop is coming, the week coming, like on a Thursday or so. So we should have real good fishing ahead of that front. And you guys just stay tuned, man, because I'm going to take full advantage of any off days and vacation days I have around the New Year's to do more invites and try to get out there more frequently around this holiday time. So Hooked Up Fishing, that hard hitter Skeeter D coming at you guys once again with another invite video for Saturday and Sunday, December 2nd, December 3rd, if I'm correct. And it's for the Galveston area. But like I said, you guys chime in. If you know something that's hot, we can get on that. Eric, you know, Dirty South Angler, I hope you're able to make this one. Everybody else, you know, that's been waiting to join in, don't hesitate to come join in. We had James in the roundabout. Man, that was pretty cool. And I'd like to welcome James out to any launches that we can do that's comfortable for him. So James, don't hesitate to text me. You know, like I say, I always shoot my number out there, 281-726-2740. That number will take text and pictures. The other number is 832-640-7648. For some reason, that phone has never received pictures, but I used to be able to send them on it. So if you have any pictures or graphs or maps, send them to the 281 number. The 832 number will not receive pictures. It will receive text and phone calls, and it's just the phone. It's not the line. So I have to straighten that phone issue out one day when I get time.